go. Quite that noise. Hey! The new mic. Well, dudes, we might as well start. I noticed I didn't mute my mic while I was playing my intro song. As a result, I was browsing around going, fucking browser, fucking what the fuck. Just like grumbling at the, it was actually mine not posting my link to my stream. Hello, welcome to the stream, y'all. Here are the memes to start the stream. I've cut into my intro a bit early, but I just thought that was too goofy to pass by. I'm sure I'll ramble and rant about possible things that are going on at the moment. For now, here are the memes to start the stream. Anti-gun control memes. Check out Brandon Herrera on YouTube. I've been watching a bit of his stuff quite recently. Can't quite pin him down. He seems based. There's something iffy. Like, he said something in one of his videos, like he had access to guns via some agreement or some license he had that normal people didn't have. So I don't think he's a Fed, but I kind of thought, okay, what is your profession exactly that you have access to the things that are illegal to other people? So he must have some special profession, but you'd think that would be like a profession licensed by government. But his channel, in a way, is kind of anti-government in its memes and stuff. And he did like interviews with Carl Rittenhouse and all sorts of stuff like that. So kind of hard to get a read on the guy completely, but mostly he seems based. A better gun channel actually you should check out is PSR, which used to be called Print Shoot Repeat. See if I can find this dude. Here's my channel, by the way. Here's that channel header I was talking about. I think I was talking about it last stream, enacting it, and here it is. It's up. The channel header is complete. Over here you can see a fighting machine. I hope I don't get some copyright thing based on that when people, you know, think the silhouette is attached to something else. I don't know if that's a copyright thing. I mean, I'm not making money from it. My channel's not monetized, so at the moment it's just kind of fan art. Over here got a really odd picture of me that looks way too tan. And this is like Dartmoor walking stuff over here. This is Sophie Xanadu from my Acoustic Blackout book thing I'm trying to write. This is Katie Kingston from my Sheltered series to Suppressed to Sludgescape book series that I'm also writing a lot more frequently than the Acoustic Blackout. And then this, I wanted a kind of techno-gothic font. I think I talked about that last stream. I'm a bit hazy, I can't fully remember what happened last stream, other than I played some Space Engineers. But yeah, that was there. So maybe we'll play some Space Engineers later, but I do want to play some BF1. Yeah, what am I looking for? I was going to show you PSR. Let's see. PSR, does it come up? Or do I have to search in my... Here we go. It says at Print Shoot Repeat, so he's kind of retained that title, but he's called the channel PSR. Apparently YouTube didn't get funky about that. YouTube are targeting the gun tubers and trying to ban the content that they're allowed to show. Like, they're trying to get their channels struck down and get their videos taken down based on what they say and what they show to do with guns, which is really annoying. because guns equals freedom. I wish that, anyway, check this channel out. Very funny, very cool. I wish that in the UK we still had our guns. Hey, Americans, we're not redcoats anymore. Send us an arms barge. Um, so I'm very gun culture. I I get it completely. Ever since lockdowns, I looked into it and I just fully understand it now. So um, I'm in the unfortunate position of being a Brit who lives in a country where we don't have guns, except like I think you go clay pigeon shooting or something, and farmers have guns because I'm not sure why farmers have guns. We don't really have big predator animals in the UK. Sometimes get a fox that's a bit too brazen. That's about it, really. But yeah, we should have guns here. 2A rights for the world. Castle Doctrine for everyone. Apparently, I've been using Castle Doctrine this whole time to explain just the general gist of every man's home is his castle, and you should be able to defend your home from an intruder, and the law should fall down on your side of things if your home is burglarized and you defend your property with a gun. Apparently there's another word for Castle Doctrine, which is like a stronger variant of it, called Stand Your Ground laws. So Castle Doctrine is like a general term, and then Stand Your Ground is like more what I think of and what I mean when I say Castle Doctrine, which is what I've just explained. So apparently there's weird states that do mild, iffy, not really, kind of half-assed Castle Doctrine laws. That's lame. Yeah, I noticed this with inflation. Because I work retail, you do notice the package sizes of products secretly going smaller in the amount of grams or the amount of tea bags or whatever, but the price stays the same or rises slightly, and they like covertly do it, and trying to make it appear like they're selling the same product for the same price. I guess this guy's Ron Paul, right? I'm more familiar with Rand Paul, and I always get them confused, but I think Rand Paul might be more based. I can't believe I'm using that word again, to be honest, but I am, so we're just going with it. Uh, base to me is like grounded, but it's also like just falling on my side of freedom ideology. Foreign aid is taking money from poor people of a rich country and giving it to the rich people of a poor country. Yeah, I agree, it's kind of a taxation thing. Taxation is theft. I saw a funny thing, like a bunch of ANCAPs and libertarians we were on Twitter discussing the differences between ANCAPs and libertarian. I mainly say it's the NAP. So someone was asking, hey, what's the difference between an ANCAP and a libertarian? And some guy, no, it was the other way around. What's the difference between a libertarian and then an ANCAP? And some guy went, about 6 months. I thought that was pretty good. Probably true. And then I don't get the point of libertarian parties, because a real libertarian is against voting in elections because they're against a state. So having a libertarian party that you vote for is kind of weird, kind of contradictive, I think. I kind of pointed this out to the Scottish Libertarian Party, and they were like, yeah, fair enough, yeah, I kind of agree. Can't say you're wrong. Okay. But they're still, they are still that, anyway. I'm very 2A for the world, so I have no problem with if you have a nuclear bomb or something, nuclear ICBM at the shed at the bottom of your garden, or you have the right to own a machine gun or a tank, all the things that the gun control laws people are against, basically. If you've got the money for it, you should be allowed to own it. So, babe, I parked my new gun in the barn. Parked your gun? And on the same thing, free markets are black markets if we were a free country. Um, and even if America was more of a pure free country, it's closer than a lot of us, and some of the states are closer than others. Then you should be able to just, sell any guns you want, like on a table in a market, and there should be no laws against it. Federal Reserve is a bit like Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs, but for America, as far as I know. It's the tax people, basically, the tax man. So this Chad painted the Federal Reserve in flames with some gallows in front of it and people crowded around while out on the street in front of the Federal Reserve building. Nice. Welcome to Jazz Club. Nice. And this is about fake food shortages, like, oh, there's a shortage in chicken eggs. No, there isn't. This is government fucking things up under the employ of the WEF and the UN. So, don't believe them. There's no shortages. They're just fucking with us. There's lots of ways in which the government are now fucking with us. It's getting worse and worse all the time. I don't know where to fucking start. The chemical train. This stream is named after the Ohio chemical train derailment, which was ill covered by the news. A train got derailed carrying chemicals. I think the name of the main chemical was vinyl chloride. One of its byproducts being hydrochloric acid. I think if it mixes with water, it might need to mix with something else as well for the reaction. Another byproduct apparently is phosgene gas, which, if you know anything about World War One, and I'm about to play BF1, phosgene is one of the 3 chemical weapons used in World War One, and they evacuated the entire fucking town. I think they evacuated the town. Someone said they evacuated the town. I don't know if that's 100% right, because there are people milling around, and they scraped the bottom of some streams there, and it just kind of welled up. They said, like, they were told by the government that they burnt off the chemicals from the surface of the water, but they scraped the bottom of the stream and, like, oil welled up. You know when you get the kind of rainbow colours, because oil, if you pour oil into water, it stays separate. It can't dissolve into it. It's like separate but together. So it's you get the bubble with the coloured fluid like you get with petroleum spills on a wet rainy road. That was coming up from the water of this creek and just like making the top of the water all rainbow, pinky, green. And a couple of people did it in Ohio. I think a news reporter did it as well. And yeah, it doesn't look good. I think it's I'm pretty sure now it's a government orchestrated disaster, because if it was just a one-off in that thing, I'd maybe think, okay, this is an accidental train derailment, and I'd call it an ecological disaster, maybe. Although it's a bit difficult with all the shit that's going on these days with the WEF. But now, only a few days later, we've had 5 to 6 other both derailments and chemical, like a plastic factory was on fire, and then very recently an entire different chemical factory was on fire. And it's like 5 to 6 other events hot on the heels of that first event in Ohio. So it's just, in my mind, it's just completely ruled out that this could be any kind of accident. This is the government doing this in the same way as they did lockdowns to people. And what solidified it even more in my mind today, I don't know if I can find this. Oh, I have to use Twitter to have a look around. It's basically the government is trying to unleash a digital ID in the town, like bracelets and tags and things that they want all the residents to wear, or we can get first responders to get to you quicker if you because all the like animals in the region, like a lot of pets and birds and fish just died and came up, and people were like, oh shit, this is serious. And I don't know how many people have been affected by it so far, but they've got these fucking digital ID things, my ID or something. Oh, here's another one by Styx. Let me see how I can show this. Oh, by the way, I got my old Twitter account back. Yeah, thanks Elon, after all this time. I got LG Metal Ferret back on Twitter, but I've been up to now using Imper Lobster, the imperceptible lobster. So, here's one Styx retweeted. Guy saying, here's a parking lot full of dead birds in Lexington, KY. I'm guessing that's Kentucky? 350 miles southwest of East Palestine. Unfortunate name of the town that's in Ohio. No reference to the Israel-Palestine conflict thing. Apparently, and they pronounce it Palestine. The locals apparently. It's very strange. When I first saw the writing, I thought they were talking about the Middle East, but they're not. Anyway, that's one thing. So this is southwest of this Ohio town where the derailment happened. And let me try and find you the other thing. Oh, so yeah, they started doing. There was one outside America. There was one in Verona, Italy. See that shit? Same sort of shit. I don't know if it's train derailment this time, but it's a toxic chemicals on fire deal. Let's try and find this thing. Oh man, I'm not fast at browsing. Oh, this was a different one. An account I follow, Dead Ferrets, found this one. Chicago Heights, morning fire at a manufacturing facility. It's another one. There are like 5 more in America, by the way. Just to ram that point home. People are protesting against 15-minute cities in Oxford. I mean, if I believed in protesting working, then that's quite good. But it doesn't. So Gal G is an Israeli Twitterer. If you're far right, you can fuck off out my stream. Yes, I don't have a problem with Israelis or Jewish people. I have a problem with certain Jewish people, but it's nothing to do with them being Jewish. It's just they happen to be Jewish, but they're people who do things. Anyway, this is a good anti-lockdown Jewish girl. She's done thread. This was the second one I found about. It's called My ID. What really happened in East Palestine, Ohio? On January 29th, 2023, East Palestine is chosen as a pilot town for a medical digital ID. My ID works with a QR code to receive medical info, like in China. The launch of this new project was 12 days before the Ohio train derailment, so that's even more evidence to me that this was completely orchestrated by government under the supervision of the World Economic Forum, who is the puppeteer of Biden. It's a thread, so 2. This My ID program that was first published on the local TV on October 2022. There were some TV clips. I don't know how to enlarge this. Oh, here we go.
A small device is ready to be used in a small town to make a big impact.
Yeah, East Palestine's excited to make an important medical device available to all 4,700 residents. I told you about it in October, and Sunday there's a special meeting to share more or start signing up.
The My ID program is ready to roll out in East Palestine.
It's a medical
Palestine.
information system which
We've got all this
helps
crap
first
here.
responders provide
We've got
care.
loads
And
of
it
different
gives us
accessories,
rapid
but they're all
information
just the
we may need for
government
somebody on
tracking you
response if we're
and
having some kind of medical
disallowing you
emergency.
access to
My ID
places
provides
based on
wearable devices
who you
or
are
key fobs
and what
which
your
have
identity
QR
is.
codes. Emergency
That's what this
responders
shit
use
is.
a camera phone to access important medical information.
It's
It shows them the
oh, medical
underlying
information.
medical conditions
Like
you've
your
supplied, about
COVID
allergies,
vaccine
medications,
status,
even
probably.
emergency contacts. That information could impact treatment decisions if a person can't say it.
Yeah, fuck off. That's not, you know, treatment decisions. This has nothing to do. I mean, it's orchestrated. It's not a real emergency. It's created. I mean, it may harm people. The chemical spill probably will harm people, but it's the government have done this on purpose to their people. It's an attack from government to public, and this is just vaccine passport level shit and digital ID. And they're still trying to push that shit in the UK, as well as trying to ban speech on the internet. We want to ban misogyny speech, like hate speech laws and all this shit, evil. And the ban misogyny, don't ban misandry, like man hating. And there's no fucking misogyny anyway. It's like a made up load of bullshit. Like if you were consistent, you'd ban both. If you were consistent authoritarian, what am I fucking saying? You banned both misandry and misogyny. But if you're a freedom advocate, like a sane fucking person, you wouldn't ban any speech for any reason under any circumstance whatsoever. Anyway, yeah, that is happening as well. That's somewhere up here on Twitter. Let's read this thread a bit longer from Gal G. 3. On January 26, local TV reported about the big launch event coming up on the 29th of the month, where the QR accessories of this product, they're even calling them accessories, and they look like a bunch of jewellery. It's a kind of, oh wow, wow the public into trying to appeal them into wearing this shit. Where the QR accessories of this product will be distributed for free. Nothing is for free. Everything comes out of people's taxes, which are stolen by the government. A few days after the train event. But it was saying it was organised 12 days before the train event. It's no coincidence. None of this is coincidence. 4. A few days later, the huge train derailment with dangerous chemicals happened in this small, very specific town, and its 4,700 residents. Luckily, they had QR ID product to help with exactly that. And you can read the comments afterwards. I'm sure there'll be people taking the piss out of Gal G and trying to criticise her because she's an anti-lockdown girl. But you can read those comments. I'm just showing what the people I follow are saying about this event. But yeah, that adds to the fact that it's just fucking government orchestrated and there's no coincidence going on here. Although the leftists are all about manufacturing coincidence and defending government whenever these things happen. You'll see them lurking around on Twitter, like defending the government. Anyway, I'm going to close my Twitter because it's too easy to get sucked into the 24-hour Rage Fest, isn't it? And I'm due a game. I'll I'll put a bit of Battlefield 1 on, and then we might do Space Engineers, and I might rant while playing about some things. Come back. I hate this new fucking... Where has it gone? Odyssey? Not Odyssey. What's it called? Origin. They changed Origin to... They changed... What am I saying? They changed EA's Origin launcher, which is how you used to get into Battlefield 1. And they created like an Origin 2 thing, which I just call Origin 2 on my desktop, but they're calling it like EA launcher or something. And it's fucking annoying. Everything's in the wrong place, and it minimizes itself when I didn't ask it to. It's really annoying. Anyway, I'm trying. Oh, hold on one second. Let me just do something a second here. There we go. I'm just getting rid of a stray window. It's hard to manage all the different windows that I have open when I stream. Like which ones to show, which ones I don't want to show, which ones are annoying, which ones are in the wrong monitor because I have a 2-monitor setup. My voice feels slightly gravelly right now. Should we just go with any game type, or do we want a certain game type? Oh, I know what I was trying to do. I was trying to find... You can get a certain window that will open the fucking taskbar. Because look, as I shimmy these around, it refuses. BF1 refuses to show my taskbar. It's bloody hell. It's not working. Right, I have to go into settings and do windowed mode or something. What a pain in the ass. More and options is in a fucking weird place on BF1 as well. So what we want to do is video windowed for a sec. And now I'm gonna fucking get to what I want, which is a volume mixer. 100 that. Cancel that. So I'm back on borderless. Excelente. Okay. What do we want to do? Do I want a conquest? Do I want a certain fucking game type? I hate these Bob servers because they have authoritarian rules in them now, so I don't go in them anymore. What's it? There's only 3 in there, that's no good. Okay, I'm just gonna go for maps I like for now, I think. Let's try this. Conquest on Amiens. We'll do a bit of conquest. I'm in a fucking queue, oh no. I'm being sucked into the game. I'm being sucked into the game. Ooh, baby. Open bottle pack. Scrap. I hate this. It's like a bad lottery. I don't know. It always shows you stuff that you already have. Do you want this? You've already got it, so you don't need it. No. What can I do with 2 of the same gun that is the exact same gun? Like nothing? Why does it offer it to me? And then it says you've got like 2 duplicates or something, and you can't really do anything with them. You can't like ship them off to another player or anything. Oh, Nicola Sturgeon, step down! Hey, Scotland, hey! And I don't think Hamza Yousaf is going to replace her. So, I'm sure there'll be some authoritarian shithead replacing her, because government is government. But, we've got rid of some of the assholes who are in government in Scotland. Okay, let's try and play. Oh, what a bad start! I'm gonna swarm. All right. I don't know what level these players are or how intense this is gonna be. What do I need? Why am I a supportist for a start? I think this map needs tons of anti-tank mines. Let's grab something like an Automatico. Tank mines. Let's go from here. Do I have a squad? I do have a squad. It's hard to focus when you're playing on stream. Let's forget about this. Oh! Friendly! It's a good thing we have no friendly fire in this game. Oh. Wait, we gotta get that flag. Somehow. Who's out here though? God, it's dusty in this room. Is it always like this? It's like a beige smoke grenade. Slow. I like hitting fades sometimes. Like just drop a few bullets on someone and then run off before they even know where you were firing from. I can hear someone. Oh, come on! 69 off. That's more than half, I suppose. Don't make me switch to the machine and pistola. I don't like it when you're like doing badly in this game. Like, well, not necessarily doing badly. Well, you join a server and the skill is all like you're not in the high skill half of players. There's someone called Wagner there, like Wagner, like the Russian thing. Like when you're a game, right, and there's a bunch of people obviously more skilled than you. Your go-to is to pick the tougher guns. You don't want to play with the variety of guns or the low-level guns just to try your skill and get better with them. Because you just keep getting killed, right? So you just pick the gun that does the most mowing. And so you never get to play with this huge list of guns. You're always like, oh, I'm doing so shit now. I'm gonna pick SMG 0818, which I'll show it briefly if you haven't seen it before. Is this one, and just kind of you've got a high clip magazine and it just kind of mows through enemies, so even if you're doing badly you've got a lot more of a chance because you picked one of the better weapons. But I don't like doing that because you don't get to play around with all the different kinds of weapons that there are. There was a guy here, I fucking saw there was a guy here. Where'd he go? Wait, there's a smoke grenade there. Why is there a smoke grenade there? Ah, there's a mortar, dude. Yeah, I'll swap this gun out for one of the more varied ones. I don't know how tough the enemy team are. What was with this beige smoke today? Now that symbol there, that's the Ukrainian symbol, but is it one of the Nazi Ukrainian symbols? Or is it one of the standard ones? Oh, get out. I've got a fucking bot in chat. Hi, I want to offer promotion to your channel, blah blah. You're not, you're actually not a real person? How do I get rid of this? Pin this message? No. How do you get rid of spam? Like, I'm pro free speech, but that's not speech. That's a robot that posts spam that's been added by like some kind of fucking company or something. So hey, if you're one of the real human viewers in chat, drop me a message and usurp this fake person who's not a person because they're a bot. Or Mystic Alpha, prove you're not a bot, right? When you see something like that, that is, I'm pretty sure that's a bot. I mean, it's not normal human conversation for a start. Dude, get out my fucking way. These people tripping over me when I'm trying to reverse. Yeah, we're meant to be taking this. Let's try and take this damn thing. Incoming medics. You chachani matakaij. Come and get me. You chachani makakaij. Oh no, he's dead. Beautiful British name. What? That wreck just began to be on fire as soon as I arrived. Oh, he got hit by my grenade. Come on, come on. Oh fuck, someone else going. Wait, I can hear someone! I need, I feel like I need a long-range shotgun. So, the Shogun slug? There's a lot of cars around here. Any anemones? Nope.
We have taken objective Freddy.
Let's go! So, my flat hunting's not doing too well. You probably heard me say in my Valentine's hike vlog thing. Flat hunting, not going too well. Had one cancel on me, and then I had the first 2 viewings of the year the other day. Last week, I think. And they seemed hopeful, but the estate agents, they always give this kind of false sense of hope or whatever. And yeah, that was kind of a town slightly out of reach of me, a bit north, I suppose, but accessible still. One of them was a good space, and they got taken pretty quick, so gotta keep hunting and hoping things show up. Fuck, this guy. Come in. Oh,
A sentry kit is available near your
come on, I'm in.
location.
Where's it? How do I get in on all this? Did someone pick it up? Did the enemy pick it up, or did we pick it up? I hope we picked it up. Oh, I don't know if we picked it up, guys. I can't see a sentry icon around. That means there's an enemy who nicked the sentry kit? Oh, yes, I killed the sentry! Fuck you! That was good.
We have taken objective Ed.
He was hoping he could surprise someone in that corridor. He surprised one of my teammates, started gunning him down. He did not know that I would double surprise him. Accidentally, of course. I didn't even know he was up there. If he'd have just waited, he could have got 2 the enemy in 1. But no. No patience. I don't know why there was gunshots coming from that there. I don't know if you can... How can you get up there? That's interesting. I've never seen someone up there before. That is very intriguing. Very intriguing, Saris. There's... Up there, you can't... Oh, shit. I didn't get my grenade off. You can't normally get up there. Someone's obviously blown the window open, or the wall open, and climbed in somehow. Maybe they got there off the top of a tank? Yeah, dude. I can see that, and then maybe DICE forgot to... Well, they normally put collision boundaries on a bunch of stuff they don't want people getting to, but maybe they forgot with that one. Dude, I really wanna... Ah! Fucking guy!
We are losing.
I'm trying to shoot above him, he's in there. So there's one below. Can I spawn around there still?
We have taken objective Charlie.
I would really like to. I would really like to do that. Ah, there's someone to my left. Let's take off this fleecy thing. Boiling as usual streams. Look, I'm wearing the
We have lost.
the green and purple combo, like I was talking about last time. Was it last time? All the time before that. Maybe it was my Christmas vlogs. I was saying I only ever wear purple. I only ever like to wear purple with green, because it gives off the atmosphere of Mystic Cave Zone in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Other than that, I don't like purple. Sorry. I want to deal with these fucking guys. I want to see if these guys are still here. Because it's quite an odd place to get to.
Losing objective Charlie.
Let's just grenade this. Oh, he's not there anymore. Of course not. But they're still hanging around there, and I bet there's still someone high up in that building. It's annoying, dude. I really want to get there. Fuck. Meh.
We have lost objective Charlie.
They're all over the place, dude. What should I take? The shotgun isn't working out so well. And that medic is not going to come for me. He does not have a good track record. What was I going to do here? I'll get a Hellrigel. Rigel! Sparky! You're right, Nikolaus. He's shooting everyone on his team. Hoping it'll do something. Defeat! Rupture, please. Poppy Fields. Oof. So I'm not getting into the groove yet. Oh wow, I think the lighting in my room is making my purple long sleeves show up like more indigo. Like the colours of Elevatism, if I was playing that Space Engineers map with the yellow and indigo or violet spacecraft. Let's go. I gotta wait 25 seconds. Oh my god, I might die in that time. That's so much time to be waiting. So 15 seconds now. Oh yeah, so I should mention, should I mention here? Would it make sense, in fact, for me to mention that I have new YouTube videos on my channel when this is in fact broadcast to YouTube on the channel? No, it probably doesn't make sense. But there they are. I've got to Western Line Zone 6. I can tell you about progress. I have one tour video here of one called Western Beacon, which is in fact on the Eastern Line, south down at Ivy Bridge. Haven't uploaded that yet. Found this one little Toricum tour. This was a tour mentioned by Max Piper, the tour bagger, Lord and Master. He's bagged almost every tour on Dartmoor. He pointed out that this one exists and I hadn't done it yet for the Western Line, so I did that, bagged it, and I have not yet recorded, so I finally edited this, came out like 26 minutes. It's kind of disjointed, like something about my way of reading, like doing multiple takes, sometimes your voice goes up and down at the wrong points and it sounds a little disjointed in places. Doesn't sound quite as good as my book readings that I did, but anyway, that's there. Yeah, can I get to it? No, there's too many people. Oh, no, I think an enemy just got it. See if I can shoot the trench raider in that case. Someone's shooting us. I don't see the trench raider guy.
We have lost objective Butter.
I can hear him grunting. He grunts a lot, the trench raider. Someone gonna get him? Fuck! Some sniper got me. Mondragon sniper, yeah, that's a fast firing one, that is. Where are we? Where's this? Why are we here? What's going on? This Ukraine war thing, this is just insane. It's gonna just spread across Europe, and we're all gonna be dragged into it. I just saw a video the other day, it was like war footage from a trench. It looked almost exactly like World War One, but like with modern weapons, and obviously they have drones and things over there. It's like a bunch of Ukrainians in a trench and they're gunning down a Russian who was like looking around at the top of the trench for them. It's just like someone's got an HD video camera in World War One, but modern, and that shit is gonna spread over Europe and the UK. We're all gonna be dragged into it. It's insane. Saw Roger Waters, who is a member of Pink Floyd. He went to called in to a UN security UN Security Council briefing place. Let's mine this whole area. Like acting, like talking to them with reverent language, as if they're like some esteemed, high and mighty royal people or something. And he's calling in to go like, oh, the Ukraine war must stop, it's gonna be a war that swallows everything. And he is right in that way. He was such a normie about it though. He was like mixing ideologies. And I don't think I'd call him a centrist, because he was coming off as completely non-political, but just like a normie trying to give a dramatic speech, not realizing that the people he was talking to are kind of the people who are orchestrating the conflict. And it's just like, it's quite a lot of cringe. Quite a lot of cringe, but Bjorn Andreas Bull Hansen on YouTube was talking about it. It's probably better to go and watch his video, because he came off a little better. Let's see if I can chain you in on that. I mean, if you watch me on Minds, you're getting half this stuff anyway. Because I post a lot of links to... When I think a video is decent, I will post a link to it on my Minds. Here we go. This is Bjorn Andreas Bull Hansen's channel. They'll get us all killed. That's the video you want. So he talks about it there. He brings up the Roger Waters thing, but yeah, he explains it in better terms, and he's more political centrist, so Waters is more of a normie, doesn't really understand what he's saying. But, you know, not wanting a war is admirable. I just don't think, I think it's kind of naive. I think we're going to get a war, and we have to deal with the fact that we're going to get a war. They might try and draft us. If they don't draft us, we'll be kind of involved. Whoa, sorry dude. Oh, I'm not sorry about that guy though. Roadkill. Oh, that didn't work. Can I? No. It's gonna get out and chuck a grenade on the floor then drive off. You can do it so much better in Battlefield 2142. That's such a fun game that was. You go back to that these days and you just feel like it's all zoomed in and technology's taken it over, like surpassed it. But it was still a really good game. Where's that fucking horse? Oh well, we got cars. I want to get more road kills. It's fun when you get to focus on cars. I hope these cars keep spawning. Pink Floyd's great though. Great music. Good music, shame about... I was going to say shame about the politics, but he's not really political. Oh, this is the wrong seat, dude! No. Fuck. I hate when it puts me on the wrong seat. Yeah. Roger Waters is... I mean, I can't say his heart's in the right place because because he's a normie, he's spewing loads of leftist talking points as well as like, oh, stop the war in Ukraine and, oh, the Russians were also provoked, so we have to think about that. He was saying that stuff. Fuck. But he was also saying stuff about like Palestine and green energy shit and all that leftist bullshit. So, you know, it's kind of ideologically just all over the fucking place. I guess I'm somewhat of an archaeological? No, ideological purist. Basically just freedom. Advocacy for freedom and property rights, that's mainly me. Supply and demand, free unregulated markets, guns for all citizens of the world to defend themselves and defend their private property with. Yeah. It's... So yeah. There are people like me who believe in those things, and I've seen a lot of them and talked to a lot of them on Twitter. But we're kind of a minority, and it's very strange being in that kind of... the minority that wants freedom and not slavery. And wants to get rid of government because they can see that government's the source of the slavery. It's weird that the bigger groups now are like leftists, the normies, the leftists have indoctrinated conservatives in America who are just like Christian religious statists and stuff. Some of them can see, like some of the conservatives have been saying like government bad, but they've been saying like less government. Less government is still government, dude. Less government will still fuck you. But yeah, it's weird. It's weird going from like what was an incredibly mainstream view set to changing a couple of my views but keeping the core stuff basically exactly the same as when I was late adult. I can't say teenager because I was just very confused then. I probably had some fucking leftist views back then. But going from that sort of a mainstream, being in the mainstream with my freedom views, to being somehow outlawed for freedom views, doesn't make sense in my mind. Like, how could people want their body violated? How could people want a master? How could people want to be enslaved? Like, why? What is wrong with not just the new generations of people that have been raised obviously in the socialist school systems, but like a ton of the adults and stuff as well. Like, I guess the parents of those kids and things going along with what their kids say. Maybe it's something like that, just to keep the household together or something.
Our behemoth has arrived.
That's insane, man. Where am I? I spawned in a shed. What? Piss off. God damn. Yeah, I think I'm in a server with overskilled people. Either that or I'm not able to give 100% concentration to the game. Just playing for fun. Let's... oh shit.
We have lost objective
Grab a different gun. Let's try and play with different guns anyway, even though we won't get kills with them because of the situation. I'll go with machine and pursuer. Shouldn't this have like blue flecks on it? I thought it had a different skin for this that had like blue flecks. I'm gonna check that out. Because that doesn't look like blue flecks on there. Dude, give me... is it this one? Fuck, I can't see because look, the way they designed it, you click on that and this bit comes out in front of the gun you're trying to look at. There's a white one, a black one. There's a black one? That's interesting. I might try that. No, there isn't a blue one. Let's try this fucking black one, dude. I think I might have unlocked this recently. Please. We'll do it from inside a gas tank. Gas tank is the best. French tank. Actually, that's not true. The Shah's pretty good. Oh no, the gas tank. I've racked up tons of kills in the gas tank. People used to be just not expecting to be bombarded by a zillion fucking gas grenades when this thing tears through a town. I think they're onto me now though. I think people have got wise to it now though, that this tank exists. And has wrecking power. Yeah! Oh, I think I scored a hit just chucking a grenade over that hill. Boing. Not a kill, but a hit. Oh, where's he gone though? Wait. There's a plane bombing us, maybe? I'm not sure. There's someone over there. Let's see about this, eh? Oh no, he died before I could gas him. See, this gas we're throwing around in this game, based on World War I. This would probably be like phosgene, I think. Or maybe it's chlorine. Actually, I make the joke that it's chlorine. I don't know if the gases have... I was told that the gases in World War I, one of them did have a greenish tinge in colour. I can't actually imagine IRL, like a smoke cloud with a greenish tinge. It just seems so... I suppose it is unnatural, but it just seems so unnatural and unrealistic that you just wouldn't see it in the real world. You just see like white smoke. And then maybe you'd be confused seeing it in certain lighting, thinking it's green. But people in World War I have said, what the fuck is this guy doing? This is interesting. What's he doing? Fucking wader? Fucking wader? What you People have said that that gas has a greeny tinge. Have some gas. Oh, he's fucked now. Unless he puts on his mask and then I'll pop away with the grenade. That was a bit of an easy kill there. Too easy. What's that? That looks like another French tank. Oh yes, I got hit. Come on. He's having a go. Engine disabled. Oh shit. Maybe I shouldn't have backed off then. He's probably healing his engine. Fuck. I missed. Yeah, it's very hard to hide in this tank. That's one thing I've noticed. Wait, I killed something.
We have taken objective Edward.
I don't know who was shooting me there. Oh, I didn't kill that tank though. Oh my god, the arc is wrong. The arc is wrong.
We have lost.
Let me heal up. Let me heal up. Who is that? There's some fucking mortar or something. Maybe it was a plane. I don't know if he knows I'm here. He might not know I'm here. He might think it's like something else.
We have taken objective Duff.
Right. Let's try and get this tank now I'm healed up. Where is it? Let's get into a CQ battle with this tank. There he is. There he is. Yes. Double hit. It's not enough. Ah, fuck. No. Please,
We are losing
shoot him.
objective Edward.
I can't shoot him, I'm healing. Shoot him. Fuck. This is not good. This is not good. Fuck, there was a bomber. Ah! Okay. Well, it was a valiant effort, but I think I'll pick another tank next time. I'll pick my flanker tank. What colour should my flanker tank be? It's nice when it blends into the background because you get the benefit of camouflage. Which the French aren't known for at the start of World War One. They must have lost so many troops with that blue... those blue coats they used to wear, the French in World War One, right at the start. Oh, I shot through the wooden fence, that was kind of fun. Shit. Oh, I have mines, don't I? I don't have C4. Come here. Come here, you bastard. Oh, fuck. I can't fit through the hole in the fence. He's gone. I don't know if he died. Hello? Who the fuck is over there? Oh, plane. Right, I want an anti-plane kit. Which means I have to change class, unfortunately. Well, actually... hold on a sec. This is called an AA rocket gun. And I have never really had much success with this. I've never had an excess either, but... I've never had excessive kills, how about that? How about that? So how do you... apparently it shoots faster? You're an enemy. It shoots faster so it doesn't have such an arc of drop. Like you don't get... not bullet drop, you don't get shell drop. Alright, if I was in America, if I could become an American, I would drop my, these days, I would drop my Canadian citizenship, because of fucking Trudeau. So, my dual citizenship could be British American, if only I could get in, you know, if the government was the Republicans, maybe there'd be some chance that they'd drop the, not allowing unvaccinated to enter thing they've got going on, and I could maybe become an American, dual British American citizen. I heard footsteps. Is that not a hit? Oh, that was a hit. Ah! Fuck off! Oh my god. What a bastard. Come here. Come see here. Oh, thank you. God, that fires pretty fast, whatever that gun is. I'm not sure what pistol that is that I've got. Is that enough? Nope. And I'm out of ammo. So I don't know if it's that good. The AA rocket gun. Not really messed with that a lot. I think it's because it seems kind of weak. Fuck. I'm being sniped. Proper being sniped over here. Wait, I need to get over the other side of the valley. We've taken these flags. Am I a squad leader? Let's go D. Let's see what's at D. I'm going to get sniped if I'm not careful. Actually, there's not many places to hide out here in the open. Fuck, I am being sniped by someone. Who's here? Whoa! What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm being sniped by... Oh, in the other archway. Okay, that's fair game. I don't believe you're a hacker. I believe you actually got that kill. AI, the AI stuff exploded recently as well, didn't it? You got AI art, like everything, like there's so much crazy stuff going on all at once, and I'm sure the WEF is behind it all. They're just like, let's do as many fucking insane things as we can to the public, all in one fucking go this year. There's an AI thing. A couple of chat bots which are censored, so they're not actually any good. AI art generator, AI photo generator, and most recently there's like an AI voice mimicker, which a lot of people are gonna use that. I haven't played with it yet. I'm wondering how easy it is to play with. So there's this thing here called 11 Labs. Apparently you have to log in and shit. I bet it's like a leftist platform, so it's like, oh, you can't program it to say obscenity, you can't say naughty words. But yeah, apparently you have to sign up to it. It's got a terms of service. I wonder what the terms of service are. Let's peel this away from here. Agreement to terms, intellectual property rights, prohibited activities. Voice, they're calling it voice cloning service. I don't know, can you guys read this? Like, if this is on like 720p or whatever on YouTube, can you read this, or is it too small? Because for some reason it won't do 1080p. Even if I record and set up the stream for 1080, it won't be that, and it won't be that on YouTube either. It's very strange. I can't seem to force it to be, even though other people on Twitch can. Is that like a perk of membership to Twitch in some weird way? I don't know. Don't infringe intellectual property rights of third party. Intellectual property rights. IP, intellectual property, like artistic stuff. I never think of that as real property. It's like George Lucas and Star Wars, or like Pepe, or like a person's nudes or whatever. Once you release them onto the internet, they're just there duplicating away via millions of different users, and you don't really have any say in what happens to it. It's like making a film digital and putting it online or something. I don't class that as property. I class property as like physical stuff, like your body, your home, your children until they're age 18, then they own their own body as property. Your guns, your possessions, your house. Did I say your house? Probably did. Mislead us and other users, especially in any attempt to learn sensitive account information such as user passwords. What, using a voice? Does that be like learning using the voice? They're kind of snookered themselves if it's like, we've created voice cloning, we hope you don't pretend to be one of our staff members and make it seem like we're doing stuff that we're not actually. It just opens up a whole can of worms, because you can like be anyone's voice, like in a phone call. Like everyone used to talk on the phone in the past. If this thing existed, like back in the days of phone calls, like it just, it have to, I don't know how it works, I assume it just has to listen to enough evidence, like audio files of a person talking, to learn to be that person in how it speaks. And then you type in like a paragraph and it will just read it exactly in that person's voice. So imagine that in the age of like telephone when everyone's just using old style telephones. You just be anyone, and like they'd think you were that person. And they'd be like, hey, we've got proof, we've got a recording of it. So you definitely did say this. Disparage, tarnish, harm, in our opinion, us and or the site. This is such... I hate all... Have I ever told you I hate all terms of services? By the way, Battlefield's crashed in the background. Which is cool.